Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot welcoming you to the Great Dinosaur Race of 2018 Herbivore Edition. The challenge is which dinosaur will get to the end of the race first. Yes, this is sort of like the maze thing, but I've selected some very different dinosaurs today. And let's meet our competitors. No, I'm going to show you the challenge first of all. It is simply a race to the finish line. This isn't about maze navigating skills or your carnivore hunting abilities or your fighting abilities at all. This is about your ability to be quick under pressure and get through obstacles. So I am going to name them on the spot. I should have come up with these. These are the Fields of Trenzalore. Nice little reference there. The Hills of Makandu. Okay, Fields of Trenzalore, the Hills of Makandu. You've got to navigate your way up these rocky mountainous hills. Just pretend they're rocky and mountainous. You know, lots of dips and crags and up bits and down bits. Which is the quickest route? Who knows? The Forest of Bojangles. Very, very dense forest, barely able to see through. We will not be able to follow the dinosaurs into there. As you can see, if I go in with the camera, oof, it gets knocked up. We won't know. It get knocked up? Oof. We won't know who will emerge victorious from the forest until they appear from the other side. Very exciting. Then there's the craggy, there's the Grand Canyon, the canyons, the Coalescent Canyons. There we go, I'm just making up Doctor Who sounding words. Coalescent Canyons. Until finally, Unhappy Face Zone, wherein there are two T-Rexes. They're not going to do any damage, these T-Rexes. This isn't about, like I said, it's not about your fighting, it's about your will of mind and your speed more than anything. We want to see how quick these dinosaurs can move. The T-Rexes are there more as a deterrent, a spooky thing, until finally you get to the Maze of Manjando. If you make it through the Maze of Manjando, which isn't a particularly complex maze, it must be said, you get to the Garden of Eden, where food and bountiful water awaits. So let's go meet our racers for today, and we are doing an every species challenge. Now I've stuck to the herbivores for today, because if I put carnivores in, they will just eat the herbivores. Obviously, we will do the same thing with the herbivores in a future video if you guys like the idea. So let's meet our competitors. We have, they're not named, they are their species. You know, they're fighting for their species, they're fighting for all of, for example, Archaeopteryx kind, but also fighting for the Gallimimuses and the Struthiomimuses. I've put in one of each dinosaur type, you would call it. We have a Corythosaurus, we have a Chunkingosaurus, we have an Apatosaurus, we have a Chasmosaurus, we have a Dracorex, and we have an Ankylosaurus, and I believe that is it. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors in the arena. Let's go ahead and delete these creation labs. Sorry, humans. Now, if there's one thing I want to do, and that I should have done before I start this video, is try to push the competitors all towards the starting gate. At the moment, the Chasmosaurus has a bit of a disadvantage if we start from here, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the competitors are much closer together. I have, however, tried to record this 3 or 4 times and run into some issues, wherein most of the dinosaurs simply do not notice the food, so I've had to create an incentive system. I was hoping to avoid this, but due to the lack of lures and stuff in the game, this is kind of necessary. So, let me introduce you to the race, I should say, bloody Nora, the Great Dinosaur Race 2.0 with some slight additions. So, over here we have a gated region with water. That's going to be checkpoint alpha and be the first incentive for the dinosaurs. We have, how many competitors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors. The first 5 to make it through this gate will be allowed to sit there and drink some water and get some, well, to be able to rest a little bit, get some water and chill. The other 2 will be locked out. Once those 5 are in and settled, then this gate will be opened and the remaining 5 will battle out to get over here. Now there is a feeder here. This feeder will be removed once the dinosaurs start to make it through, but this is just to make sure they actually decide to run through there in the first place. This will be checkpoint Bravo. Once they are through here and this feeder is destroyed, however, there is no remaining checkpoints, there's no bar there, there's nothing holding them back. The first 3 dinosaurs of those 5 that make it through will be able to battle out for the first 3 positions to get to the Garden of Eden up here. I haven't tried this method out yet, I'm hoping this works. I would have preferred to just do one long race. Unfortunately, the dinosaurs simply cannot pick up the water from that distance, and I figure this it's kind of like Formula 1 qualifying, you know? The quicker you are in round 1, the better your chances of making it to round 2, and then to round 3. So, competitors, are you ready? That's what dinosaurs sound like, by the by, in case you're curious. Ladies and gentlemen at home, are you ready? You guys sound like dinosaurs, apparently. I hope you've picked your competitor. Personally, I cannot look past the Archaeopneustos. There's a reason I choose these dinosaurs for the maze episodes, and that's because they are hellishly quick compared to every other dinosaur in the game, in my opinion. But hey, we shall see. We're going to open the gates. First 5 to make it through will be allowed to feast upon the succulent pools of water that reside in Checkpoint Alpha. But we shall see who shall make it there first. Instantly, Corythosaurus, very quick. Corythosaurus followed by Archaeopneustos, followed by Tricorex. The first 3 dinosaurs to notice. These 2 are very politely being British about it, and like, oh, you go first. No, you go first. So those 3 are making it. They look a shoo-in for the second round. Is anyone else going to... Yes, Chasmosaurus has picked up the scent. It's being blocked in by the big old chunky Apatosaurus, though. I think the Chasmosaurus needs the Apatosaurus to notice. It's... Corythosaurus has made it in first place. Archaeopneustos has paused a little bit. Where's Tricorex has very quickly got moving, but those tiny little legs are really not carrying... The Corythosaurus is... Whew, speedy. Archaeopneustos in second, Tricorex in third, Apatosaurus in fifth, Chasmosaurus in fourth. Can the Ankylosaurus take over the Apatosaurus? Chunkingosaurus has no desire to join in whatsoever. The Apatosaurus, I think, noticed way before the Ankylosaurus, but unfortunately he's just so bloody slow that she can't notice. So over here we have Corythosaurus, Tricorex in third, now Archaeopneustos, Chasmosaurus, and the race for 5th place, which is looking to be a shoo-in to be the Ankylosaurus. Now, very interestingly, Chunkingosaurus had no interest whatsoever. Every other time I've tried to test this out, you know, for this video, you know, just making sure this actually works, Chunkingosaurus was always the dinosaur that had no interest in joining in. So, once Ankylosaurus makes it through, these gates are going to be closed, and there they go. Okay, no. Whew, that was close. All 5 dinosaurs have made it through. I'm going to let them have a little drink. I want them all to be satiated thirst-wise, but all still hungry. None of them should be wanting water. They should all be wanting food. So I'm just going to let them drink for a second. Apatosaurus, buddy, I am so sorry. You noticed super quick, you got your move on, but you are just hella slow, girl. You are hella slow. You are just hella stupid. You have no desire whatsoever. You are useless with your little walnut brain. Alright then, moving on. You've got a bit of water. Let's just check on everyone. Tricorex has plenty of water. Let's just let them drink for a sec. Ankylosaurus definitely needs to get her water bar up a little bit more. Then we'll open the gates and they will have to make their way through the forest, down through the chasm, and up to Unhappy Face Zone. Probably needs a better name, this one, but that's all I've got for now. So let's flatten this out a little bit. I had to mess around here with water and stuff just to try to get this all to work. The water probably isn't going to be the incentive the feeder will be, but hey-ho. Will the T-Rexes scare them despite the fence being in the way? I'm not sure on that one. We'll have to find out in a moment. So, this is your top 5. Has your dinosaur been eliminated? There we go. I speak English already. I doubt many people went for the Chunkingosaurus or the Apatosaurus, but hey, let me know in the comments down below. Right, are you 5 ready to go? Yes, we're going to say yes to that. Let's get rid of the water. All 5 are... Yeah, Chasmosaurus in a slightly better position, but hey, where is the Archaeopneustos? Oh, it's there. Right. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? It's all about, it's not even just about speed, it's about how quick you can detect. We saw that Tricorex detected very quickly, but it's actually quite a slow dinosaur. It moves very quick relative to its body size, but because its body size is so bloody small and its legs are teeny tiny, it really just doesn't get a move on that well. I'm just letting these 2 move a little bit past the gate so we can get it nice and even. That's pretty well balanced. Checkpoint Alpha is now closed. Checkpoint Bravo is now open for business. Who will be the first to detect the water and, more importantly, the ground herbivore feeder? Straight away, the Tricorex, like that, instantly recognizes. And the Archaeopneustos. These were the quickest 2 in the last round as well, although Corythosaurus was quicker last time around. Currently, Tricorex has entered the forest first, followed by Archaeopneustos. Is anyone else going to notice? The bigger dinosaurs have no interest right now. Let's check on the start of the forest. Yes, Archaeopneustos has overtaken the Tricorex. Tricorex has still not actually emerged from the forest yet. Tricorex has got... Oh, there's Tricorex just about there. You can just about spot him. I am going to have to get rid of the food, unfortunately. And tell you what, we're going to have to attach a gate here. I didn't think I was going to, but yeah, we're going to. Okay, now we can't give them food because that will de-incentivize them to go for their food again. You know what, we're going to have to because they're not caring about the water. Right, let's get some food. You can have some food, buddy. There we go. Incentives are back. This is complicated stuff. Corythosaurus has entered the forest. Ankylosaurus and Chasmosaurus are being left behind right now. Where is the Corythosaurus, though? Can we see him emerge from the tree line and head towards the ground herbivore feeder? Oh, there she goes. Poof. Steps out. Lovely stuff. So, the Archaeopteryx, the Dracorex, the Corythosaurus. Either of you two want to join in? I'm going to make this a top 4 instead because we've added a checkpoint. So, I'm letting one of you make it to the feeder. One of you is allowed to be victorious. Whoever makes it through this gate first is going to be allowed through. Actually, no, not even that, because there's a gate over here. Is there a gate over there? There's a gate over there. So those 3 have made it successfully. Those are definitely the top 3. They've established themselves as the top 3 right from the get-go. There really wasn't much in the way of competition. Is anyone else going to join them, though? Anyone at all? Apatosaurus feels so mean. It made it all the way through. You know what? When these 2 make it through, I'm going to open this up, put a feeder in, and let the Apatosaurus go inside. Ankylosaurus is actually walking past the gate. Chasmosaurus is just heading slowly into the forest. This is very interesting because the other dinosaurs, right, they detected the feeder when it was actually further away. No, back. They detected the feeder when it was further away and got sprinting. The Chasmosaurus, who is in the tree line now, but wasn't sprinting when we last saw her. Let's take a look. Let's just watch the edge of the forest of forever, and see if she emerges quickly. The Ankylosaurus could do an upset here. It does happen. We saw it with Belgium in the maze on Mondays. Just watch with bated breath who will emerge first from the tree line and grab themselves the food. I'm pretty confident the dinosaurs have different detection speeds or radiuses or something. There she goes. She's got her sprint on. Well done, Chasmosaurus. Ankylosaurus, you have proved to be a grand disappointment, I'm afraid. Oh, Ankylosaurus is actually sprinting for it. She's not going to make it in time. But we are going to have to cut her off to make sure the Archaeopteryx doesn't get punished. But you did well, girl. I mean, you came in 5th. That's not that bad. I'm going to give you some food as well because I feel so bad for the Apatosaurus. I'm going to give them some food and water. This isn't a death race, this is just a nice race, you know? Chunkingosaurus has made it to the hills of Homachapa. The Serengeti Hills. She finally made it. She took a bloody time, but she did make it. Ankylosaurus should come back. Yeah, there she goes. Right, the top 5, as soon as the Dracorex decides to rejoin us over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right, the top 5 has been re-established. What I'm going to do is let them all get to, you know, the well-fed, the well-satiated. I'm going to delete the feeders. I'm going to delete the water. I'm going to do it right now. And I'm going to let them just sit for a little bit. Let them starve, let them become dehydrated, let them become ready to race for the final bit. We're going to attach a gate over here. They are all in very close range. All they have to do is not get spooked by the T-Rexes, which they don't seem to be, and then make it through the maze over here to the finale. Okay, folks, to ensure fairness, the unhappy face had to die. The X marks the spot has now happened. The T-Rexes are slowly dying at the side. That's how long this is bloody taking. But all 4 dinosaurs are now in a very tight spot, about as close as we're going to get it. They are all suffering. Food and water is low on every single one of them. Dehydrated, hungry, dehydrated, hungry. Dehydrated, not as hungry, but still dehydrated and hungry. We're gonna wait for the Chasmosaurus to drop just a little bit lower into the water necessary zone. That's what we're gonna call it. It doesn't roll off the tongue, but shut up. And then we're gonna open the gates. Okay, we are officially ready. No more waiting around. The amount of time I've spent on this is absolutely ridiculous, but I just wanted it to be as fair as humanly possible. The final stage of the Great Dinosaur Race will now begin in 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. The gates are opening. It is Corythosaurus is straight in there. Will anyone else pick up the scent as quickly? Corythosaurus is clearly suffering. Look at that water right at the bottom, but every single dinosaur is dehydrated. The Archaeopteryx sets off. The Dracorex sets off. This makes sense. These 3 have been the top 3 since the start, but even the Chasmosaurus is on the move. All 4 dinosaurs are properly racing now. I think my desire to have like an interesting course has ruined the scientificness of this. We'll definitely do something a little bit more sciencey in the future to see who is actually the fastest dinosaur. But at the moment, Corythosaurus in first, Archaeopteryx in second, Dracorex in third, about to be overtaken by the Chasmosaurus potentially. I think this Chasmo is quicker than the Dracorex. Needs to get a move on though. Oh. Archaeopteryx has really caught up. It's about to overtake the Corythosaurus. so close to the front. It's so close at the front. Corythosaurus does retain the lead though. It's basically a battle for first and second, a battle for third and fourth. Remember, whoever comes in fourth is not going to be allowed through. The Corythosaurus overtakes the Dracorex. You're going to have to get a move on, buddy. Corythosaurus has still retained the lead. Archaeopteryx in second, Dracorex in fourth place, but is battling with the Casmo. Really close together right there. Same with the first two. I don't know where to look. There's a very clear difference between these two. The Cory and the Archie are a step above the Casmo and the Dracorex. But who is the quickest at these two? Who is the quicker at these two? Casmosaurus is beginning to build a little bit of a lead, but I think the Archie is overall maybe catching up on the Cory, but it's going to be very close to claim that first position. Let's watch here. Oh, we're open the wrong. Let's watch from here. Corythosaurus is on the gate, but there's the Archie, he's running. The Archie's running, the Archie's running, the Archie's running. Oh! Oh, it's a photo finish. The Archie just a split second afterwards. Oh my god, the Dracorex is actually in third. Dracorex and Casmosaurus have been going back and forth. Who will get in third and who will have to die? Basically, that's what we're judging here. The Dracorex is cuter, but the Casmo is just an awesome design. I really love Ceratopsids. I don't really know who to vote for. They've been back and forth since the very get-go. The Dracorex definitely set off before the Casmosaurus, but oh my god, she's building a hell of a lead though. Dracorex getting a move on. Look at that's like the longest sprint I've ever seen. She's not stopping. She's just going for it. Dracorex. Oh, bad time to stop, girl. In you go. In you go. In you go. Go on. Go on. Casmo's approaching! Dracorex, you gotta move, girl. There we go. We have our official top three. I've got to say, I thought the Casmosaurus was going to take that third spot. I'm a little surprised that the Dracorex pulled it out, but there we go. I think it's safe to say, overall, either the Hadrosaurids or the Ornithomimids are the quickest herbivores in the game. These two especially have been the top from the start. Dracorex was coming these have been the top three since the start of the game, so it's interesting to know that those are the three that made it first three in basically every single round. The Casmosaurus did good and still gets a nice little reward of water by sneaking around the outside. Anyway, well done, buddy. You were meant to die, but I'll let you off. I was going to release the Rex on you, but the Rex is asleep / dying. Very nice sleeping animation it is as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we go, the great dinosaur race. Like I said, I think if we did just like a straight thing, you know, water here, start here, bam, it'd be interesting to know who gets there first. But it would be a very short and boring video. I would like to do this again with carnivores. I think having it in stages is the only right way to do this, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm always open to suggestions. Did your choice win though? Let me know, and I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Big little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.